We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. 18-yard line.
Ready, break. 22 middle. Black, 95. Set, cut.
They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Ready,
so, first and 10 now from the 30.
Set, ready. Ready.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
45, White. Cut, cut.
Back to throw. Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's a game of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Black Ultra. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it will be 4th down.
Fight, 6. Let's go. Red, watch out now. 50 Fury. Fight, 97.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. At their own 43-yard line. yards here on 1st and 10.
Finish it on! Cut!
On the ground, the goal for shot right the back out of Arizona State. Inside the 25. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. 46 yards. That was a big-time run by White. Pick up of 46 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Finish it!
Now, Jackson. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Sack at the 16.
Offensive drive brings up 2nd and 15 at the Panthers' 16-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, middle. 180. Finish it! Hey! You change it. Hey, report! 13. Get on!
Back to throw. Jackson. Rush goes right. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Hold on, ready? Alpha, sit on! Go right here. Yeah. Sit on! Hey! Finish up! Hey! Sit up!
On 3rd down, Jackson. Long, incomplete. Covering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker is back out for this kickoff. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return, but they'll stop him at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Six, mega, yellow, 22.
On play action, Young. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Let's go now.
Williams in motion. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here we go. Black 40. Cut.
The good play action with Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Mikey Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bucs take over first.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
It's not! Hey! It's up!
On first down, it's right. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Sit hot! Sit hot! Ready! And it's up! Hey! Go. Go ahead.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hey, report! Report! Ready, shot! Hey, Hey, come on. Middle. Cut!
Jackson looking to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the former Cowboys, Noel Williams.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
Let's go! 50, Green! Ready!
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Set, ready! 45, White! Cut!
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Squad red. Set. Yellow, 22. Field. Black. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Panthers nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. 5, 97. Blue, yellow. Ready.
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. From the 23, here's second down and 7. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready. Set.
Now Young. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long.
Striker, 3. Let's go now. 52 blue. Hey,
McMillan comes in motion.
Side blue. Needle blue. Rail, yellow. Ready?
From the gun here on third down. It's Young. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to do it.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, middle.
On play action, here's Jackson. That ball ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
180. No, we changed it. Shut up. 180. Hey, shut up. 180. Hey, shut up.
From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Try on the left side. Here is White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
What? 180. Hey, shot. Shut up.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Panthers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
What's down there? 52. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Black shot. Ready?
On first down is Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
43 rail, 50 red, 52 blaster. Grill green.
Back to the air, it's Young. Forced to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third
Down.
and 10.
Striker. Red, 38. Steal, black. Set.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete contact, but the Bucs going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Punt. 10 black. Set.
They'll go. Young. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, it's White running right. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Good for a first down.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Ready.
White. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready.
One more time. White. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
Third and goal.
Ready.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Shot. 17. Let's go. Punt.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Second down and 8.
Excuse. Yellow. Blue. 32. Ready.
Throwing is Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to third and 3.
Third and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
19 yards.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Go. 10. Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Young. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Right, 97.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Right, down. Black 40. Set.
To throw, Young. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
On the ready.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
To throw is Young. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. On the ground, this is White. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run to the right. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, left back to White. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
28-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
No, we change. What? What are you? What are you?
They'll go again with White. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Princely Umanmiele is there to make the play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They're trying to run for it. Here's White. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Shut up! Hey! What are you? What is it? Yo! Hey! What is it?
4th down. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Six, mega. Ready. 52 boom. Set.
Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Forced out wide. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Third and long.
Hut. 33, yellow. Red, cycle. Claws red.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Red, set. Black, 95. Hut.
On 4th down, Young. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, breaking the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
You. Shut up!
He'll try the right side with White. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
What up? 13, 13. Get on.
Another run here with White. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
7-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Hey, what ain't it?
On 3rd down, it's White. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a 1st down.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
This
back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Get on.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
What? What ain't it? Get a shot. What ain't it? Shot.
Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Tampa.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Right, let's go.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Got it.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Down. Set. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 red. 60 red. Green Jack. Black Ultra. set.
Young. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is high. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 41 yards.
A big play for the Panthers.
For a Panthers
41
first
yards.
down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Hut.
Little play action with Young. Open man, Tyrone McMillan. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Back to throw. Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 23, here's second and 8.
Watch out now, 50, come on, set. 10 black. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 31, here's second and 9.
What ain't it?
On the handoff, it's White. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
The 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
What ain't it? Sit hot.
Now it's Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Red, yellow, red, 38. Hut, hut.
On first down is Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact.
Dog red.
You can chalk that one up as a win
Ready.
defensively.
Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Young. He'll around the 32-yard line.
First down.
Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Panthers.
Here we go.
Williams in motion.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
Let's go. 33. Yellow.
Here's Young. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Third, they need 8.
Slide blue. Down. Yellow. 43.
Williams in motion.
Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. This one just too far for the receiver in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
50. Green. Smack. Red. Grill. Green. Green Jack. Jack Hunt.
They'll go. Young. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
43-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Throwing on second down, Young. Right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a third down and 4.
Ready. Black 40. Claws red. Set.
To throw is Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Strike it. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The pressure gets
a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Red. Yellow. Blue striker. Steel. Black.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Six. Medal. Here we go. Yellow. 22.
Williams in motion. Here's Young. He'll let one go down the middle. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for the Panthers. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Red. Cycle. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the double.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. 10 black.
Williams in motion.
Hut.
That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers will get just a bit closer.
40. Panthers 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.